Okay, welcome back live. We had a brief technical difficulty. We missed a foul by a Co-Brown, and then that was Camden Polari from Newport who threw 38 feet 7 inches. So while we were away, we had two throws. One was a foul by Co-Brown, Thomas Small, and here we are back live with the Bow athlete.
This is Sean Nichols. His first throw today was 37 feet 9.5 inches.
Sean from Bow threw 40 feet 5.5, and his seed coming in is 41.5.
Parker Wood steps in. He is from Prospect Mountain. Throw from Parker.
So you're seeing an automatic laser measuring system today, which is really cool. Parker threw 37 feet 1 3/4. It basically triangulates from the device you see on your right to the measurer who marks the throw. Then there's a small pin set at the toe board, and through a triangle, it gives you an accurate measure every time. And it's the exact same system used in the Olympics. They have about 3 of them that they use as redundancy in the Olympics, but we're really lucky to have one here today to give you these live updates.
It's really cool. High school track has come a long way. And this is Nehemiah. He is from Trinity. He's a senior. Good strong throw from Nehemiah today. His first throw was 38 feet 2 inches.
That was 38 feet even.
Nice consistent throws from Nehemiah.
So here we are at the great track and field Georgie Davis track facility. It really is one of the premier indoor track facilities, not in New England, but certainly here in the state of New Hampshire, and so glad to be here today. And what's nice is we do have all the field events are going at one time.
Yeah, it's nice to really highlight the field events. The races will start after these are complete. So you can't see totally in the screen here, but we have
Please, second event groups, field events have begun. Second event group, field events have begun.
And that was James from Hanover, 42 feet even and a half inch. So we're about halfway through second attempts, and again, we're having technical difficulty. We see many of you coming back online here now, which is great. There are 3 preliminary throws. Then the top 8 athletes will advance to finals, where they get 3 more throws.
Joel from John Stark has stepped into the circle. He is a junior. His first attempt was 40 feet 11 inches today.
And nailed it right inside the sector line.
The crowd liked that. We have a great crowd of people here spectating today. And like we were explaining earlier, it's great to highlight the field events this morning. Large crowd for the kids, which is awesome.
That was Joel with a throw of 47 feet 2.5 inch. And that is 3 feet better than his initial seed mark. So, God, you love to see that a state meet where kids improve so much like that. So congratulations for Joel, and I think the competition is on here.
Yeah, what a great PR. And here's Owen Arias from Kennett. His first attempt today was 40 feet 7 inches.
And unfortunately, that was a foul. If you missed them at the beginning segment, the shot put must land not touching any part of the sector lines, and at no time can you touch the part of the circle or the top of the toe board. And you must stay in the circle until your shot put lands, and then leave by the back half of the circle.
Kyle Ashley from Newport steps in. His first throw today was a fall, so let's see if he can record a mark here today. Great throw from Kyle.
And Kyle's throw was 40 feet 3 inches. 44 feet 3 inches.
Elias Warner from Co Brown steps in. He is a senior. His first throw today was also a fault. See if he can record a mark here with this throw.
And I think many of you are joining us for the first time again. This is Don Mullen. I am here with my niece.
My name is Kate Walsh, and we are very happy to be here today at the George E. Davis track at Plymouth State University.
We have a very exciting shot put competition going on here in second attempts, and really have very tight competition with some throwers really stepping up right now. And that was Elias Warner from Co Brown. And his second attempt was 45 feet 6 inches and a quarter. And welcome to the George E. Davis track facility. Again, we're repeating ourselves. Sorry for some of you who were on before. We're here at a premier track facility in the state of New Hampshire at Plymouth State University.
Back to Rory Magoon for third attempts.
And he fouled that one, so obviously he had it better. He knew it. It's always nice to do that to the officials. Saves a little bit of time. Appreciate that, Rory.
Zach Heischlinger steps in. He's had some good throws today. His better throw is 38 feet 11 and a quarter inches. Zach is a sophomore from Pembroke. Another good throw from Zach. As we're waiting for that
was
measurement.
37 feet 4 inches and a quarter for Zach from Pembroke. Zach Heischlinger.
And Thomas Small waits to enter.
And Thomas, the seed coming in was 40 feet 11. His best today has been 37.7. And you really want to bring that, from a shot perspective, that good throw right now in your third attempt of the preliminary rounds. Try to get to finals.
That looks like a good mark for Thomas.
Thomas was 39 feet 6 inches. And that's his best of the 3 attempts today.
Like you said, he did bring it for
Yep.
that third attempt.
That was a
That's
good
what he
attempt.
needed to do. That was great. Here's Camden Pilari from Newport. His best today has been 38 feet 7 inches. Nice throw from
And while we're waiting for that mark, just to remind you, some of those just joined with technical difficulties. This is the Boys Shot Put Championship, brought to you by New Hampshire Track and Field, powered by Runners Alley, with today's Meet Hub brought to you by Arthur Thomas Properties. And Camden's throw was 39 feet 3 inches and a quarter. And that was his best of the day. Again, good to see those third attempts, throws going up. You want to position yourself for finals, to get into finals, then position yourself. And we'll tell you about finals once we complete the third attempts.
Sean Nichols from Bow steps in. His best today has been 40 feet 5.5 inches. Strong throw from Sean.
Sean was 38.11 and a quarter. 38.11 and a quarter.
Parker Wood steps in for his third attempt.
So Pa-
Parker's best today has been 39 feet 6 and a quarter inches. Nice throw from Parker.
Parker's throw was 40 feet, 6 inches and a quarter. Was that his best today?
Yep, it was.
Good. I'm really glad to see his third attempts going up. We want an exciting competition. It's shaping up to be so right now. Again, there's a lot of athletes in that 39 to 41 range. Then we have a bit of separation up with a 47-foot throw and a 45-foot throw and a 42-foot throw. So it should be fun heading into finals.
Nehemiah from Trinity steps into the circle. His best today has been 38.2. He looks happy with that throw.
So Nehemiah Trinity, that's 40 feet 5, and I'm pretty sure that was his best today as well. So we're down to the final 5 throwers in attempt 3 of the preliminary rounds.
This is James Shafule from Hanover. He is a senior. His best today has been 42 feet and a half inch. Strong throw from James.
James from Hanover was 41-2 and a half. 41-2 and a half.
Joel from John Stark steps in. His best today has been a huge 47-foot, 2.5 inch throw.
Yeah, boy, 3 feet over his seed mark coming in. There's a foul on that one. And again, for those of you just joining us, we did have technical difficulties. There are 2 main techniques used in the shot put for the most part. There are glide, which the majority of high school students use. And you kind of stay in a straight line, driving back from the top part of the circle to the bottom. There's also a spin technique. We have a majority of people using the glide technique, but there are a couple of spinners today. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more later, but just wanted to remind you of those 2 main techniques.
And that throw was thrown by Owen Arias. He is a junior from Kennett. His best today has been 40 feet 7 inches.
And Owens was 41-11 and a half. That's his best today, 41-11 and a half. So he'll be carrying that throw into finals, and it should get him there. And we anticipate 8 competitors being brought into finals. So those who have the top 8 distances after the 3rd preliminary throws will move on to finals, where they get 3 more attempts. And there'll be a brief pause in the action while the referees determine who makes finals. We're down to our final 2 throwers. Kyle.
This is Kyle Ashley from Newport.
He has a 44-foot 3 so far. 44-3 so far.
Strong throw from Kyle.
$44.5 3/4. So that was better by a couple of inches. Good job to Kyle. And there's a last attempt in our preliminary heats today with Elias, and he has a 45-6 coming in. And he is using the spin technique. And Elias's throw is 44 feet and 7 inches. That's his best today by about an inch. So I'm thinking, this is all unofficial with what Kate and I are talking to you about. But our first ranked thrower going to be Joel from John Stark, followed by Elias, and then we also guessed Kyle. And that's really all that we dare talk about because there's a very tight bunch of throws after that. And again, nothing that Miss Walsh and I talk about today here is official, but we're pretty confident those will be our 3 best throws heading into finals.
Yeah, and like you mentioned earlier, it is going to be pretty tight. Lots of really, really good competitors here today. Having the privilege of watching these athletes throughout the last couple months, it's fun to see how excited and amped up they get. So I really do think finals is going to be something special to watch today.
Yeah, me too. So while we have some downtime going to finals, let's kind of talk about some stuff with the shot put. Both Miss Walsh and I really love the shot put event. It really is a event that features core strength. I always think that the athletes that are in the field events, and shot put is a great way. And you really, whether you use the spin technique or the glide technique, it really is about using your strength coming from your legs up through your torso and initiating all of that force up through your body. And the arms are really a conduit to the force that you've already created. And you can do that through a glide technique or a spin technique. And shot put has really evolved over the years. The spin technique's been around for about 20 years. The glide was primarily one of the things that most people used. But both Kate, Miss Walsh, and I are a fan of shot put history. And we also love Irish. The dates of shot put dates back to the 12th century, where in Irish history, there's a book called the Book of Leinster. And my daughter Shannon went to school at Trinity College, Dublin, and there's a Book of Leinster there that documents stone throwing competitions dating back to the 12th century. And those moved from Ireland into Scotland, and the stone throwing and other field events has a strong tradition in the Highland Games. And then shot put has kind of moved on from there when you evolved from putting stones, where they began putting cannonballs all throughout Europe, and that kind of how the shot put moved from a stone to a round object, and that's kind of where we are today. So a fun little bit of shot put history. A lot of track and field events certainly have Greek origins, but the shot put dates back to Irish and Scottish Gaelic traditions. So fun.
Yeah, and we were talking earlier.
Hope you didn't fall asleep on the phone listening to that.
We were talking earlier about the weights for the shot puts too. I don't think a whole lot of people ever really know how much they weigh. We were talking earlier during the girls' competition that the girls' shot puts are 8.8 pounds. Boys' shot puts are a little bit easier to remember. They are at 12 even. So these boys are throwing 12-pound balls through the air very far distances. So really cool to see.
And indoor shot puts are made of a plastic, kind of a soft shell, so that they don't roll a long way. Out here, because behind us, there's a long jump competition going on, a high jump competition down, but they have wonderful barriers here at Plymouth State keeping that out. Then the outdoor, it's mostly made of iron, steel, or brass shot puts. The official has determined the 8 contestants. We don't know who they are, but you will know who they are, as the current 8th place thrower will throw first in finals, and then the best thrower will throw last. So that's how we'll kind of know where people rank coming into the finals, and the official is giving the gentleman some time to warm up. And we appreciate that fan that gave us the thumbs up for our broadcast here. Feel free to interact with that. Again, we are Don Mullen and Kate Mullen. We are uncle and niece and godchild, which is wonderful. And we're happy to be here today bringing this presentation to you. Kate was actually the shot put official here for all the winter track competitions that Plymouth State held throughout the year. And we're very thankful for Plymouth State for hosting not only all of those meets during the year, but also the state championship meet. And what's great here is the wonderful community of track and field. And today we have the meet featuring all the field events first. It's a wonderful crowd here. There's crowds around the shot put, there's crowds around the the long jump and the high jump. And it's just great to see the field events getting their due. because I think that it really is, to be a field event athlete, you have to be incredibly strong and athletic no matter what you're doing, whether it's a high jump or a long jump or like Kate did, the pole vault.
That was a long time ago.
I know.
But yeah.
Not longer than me.
But yeah, there are a lot of people behind the scenes today that have taken weeks and months putting this event together, and it really has come together nicely. Again, highlighting the field events first, I think, is a great opportunity for the spectators. It's a little easier on me too, not having to do this fighting the gun and cheering and
Very
clapping.
true.
So
And we have the benefit today of a high quality, Olympic quality laser measurement system that triangulates from a measuring device to a handheld device that marks the throws back to a pin on the shot put. And it allows for highly accurate measurements, and it really helps the meet go by very quickly. And here we are headed into finals. And it looks like our 8th ranked thrower is Nehemiah
he steps
from
into
Trinity.
the circle. Nehemiah's best today has been 40 feet 5 inches. Good, strong first finals attempt for Nehemiah from Trinity.
What's his best coming in, Miss Walsh?
40 feet 5 inches.
40 feet 5. That was 41 feet 5 inches, so great job for Nehemiah, increasing it by almost a foot in the first attempt of the finals. That'll probably move up a couple of spots. So
Yeah,
again,
looks like
that
it is.
competition for those spots 3 through 8 right now are very tightly contested, as are spots 1 through 3. Should be a fun competition.
This next thrower is Sean Nichols from Bow. He is a senior. His best throw today has been 40 feet 5.5 inches.
Sean from Bow was 37 feet. He has a better. 37 feet, a quarter inch to be exact.
And this next thrower is Parker Wood from Prospect Mountain. His best throw today has been 40 feet 6.25 inches. Good strong throw from Parker.
That was 40 feet, 11.25, so I think he got better by about 5 or 6 inches. Great job for Parker. You know, in the shot put, you're always giving your best, but there's some strategy where you do try to be conservative to get your best mark to get you in the finals. And then these next 3 attempts are really about letting it all out, just trying to see and get the best place that you can. So hopefully we see throws, and we should see throws increase as the athletes really challenge themselves and challenge that toe board and outside of the lines.
And that was Owen Arias from Kennett. His best today has been 41 feet 11.5 inches.
That throw was 41 feet, 11.5 inches.
Wow, he's consistent.
That is consistent. So we know that line standing by the marker's feet right now is about a little shy of 42 feet. That'll give us a good line. That probably means the outermost line's around 45. So give you a quick visual.
This is James from Hanover.
His best throw coming in was...
His best throw today has been 42 feet.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb, even though I could be wrong. I think he has a better. But we'll see what the measurement comes out to be. Up and fouled that.
Foul, yep.
Yeah. We'll see what they say. The official called that a foul, which means the shot put made a in contact on the initial landing with the sector line. So that was a foul. And who threw?
That was Kyle Ashley.
From Newport?
Yep, from
Okay.
Newport.
And here we have a Co-Brown thrower. Again, we do not know the order of the throwers, so we're kind of going by school names, so sorry for bearing with us.
This is Elias Warner from Cole Brown. His best today has been 45 feet, 6¼ inches. Fault for Elias.
Sector foul on the left side of the sector. And I believe we have now our second rated thrower coming in based on preliminaries.
This is Joel from John Stark. He's a junior, and he had a huge throw earlier today, 47 feet, 2½ inches. It's a big PR for him, by 3 feet, actually. So let's see what Joel can do in the
I
finals.
meant to say our highest ranked thrower. Please excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bit of discrepancy in what's on the performance measurement board right now.
Woo! Let's go! Another good throw from Joel.
Let's go. Man, Joel threw 44 feet, 11¼ He has a better at 47 feet, 2½ inches.
All right, back to the top of the order. This is Nehemiah from
Just
Trinity.
to all of our spectators, this meet is being watched streamed on New Hampshire Track and Field.
Nehemiah from Trinity.
He was our 8th ranked thrower coming in, so this is attempt 5. So second throws and finals.
Looks like Nehemiah threw
40 feet, 4¼ inches. I'm still getting used to using this high-end measuring system. I'm used to seeing the official walk over the
Yeah,
circle and
yeah.
either use a measuring tape or a disto device. So.
I don't miss the days of tape, though.
No, not
This
at
is
all.
a very cool device.
So this is Sean Nichols from Bow, correct?
Yes, Sean Nichols from Bow.
And Sean's best throw so far has been 40 feet, 5½ inches today. And that was 38.8. That was attempt 5 for Sean.
And Parker Wood is ready to step into the circle. His best today has been 40 feet, 11¼ inches.
That attempt was 38 feet and 1 inch for Parker Wood.
38, 1 for Parker. Owen Arias steps in. He is a junior from Kennett. His best today has been 41 feet, 11½ inches. He actually threw that twice.
Now I'm thinking the Kennett team is very excited this meet was held at Plymouth State versus UNH today.
Oh, yeah.
Quite the ride.
Quite the drive.
And deservedly so. We should be giving our attention up here in the North Country.
Looks like he stepped out of the circle.
Are they calling that a foul? I'm not sure
Yep,
yet. Now they
are.
are.
Yep.
The gentleman was holding his mark. So that was a foul.
This is James from Hanover. He is a senior. His best today has been 42 feet and a half inch.
And he fouled that as well. So we're going to have, he has a better. It's always nice when a thrower knows they didn't do the best and they foul that. It saves time and devices.
Looks like Kyle Ashley is up next. He is from Newport.
Oh, they did measure that throw from Hanover. I'm sorry, 37-7. I could not tell. I apologize for that.
Great throw.
That
from
is going to
Kyle.
be his best throw of the round. Very, very good throw. It's going to be great to see what this comes out to be. That's Kyle Ashley from Newport, right?
Yep, the senior from Newport. His best so
45, 6 and 3
far.
quarters.
Wow, yep.
6. And that matches his seed mark coming in. So great job on that second attempt in files by Kyle.
Elias Warner steps in, the senior from Co Brown. His best today is 45, 6 1/4 inches. Good throw from Elias.
Control. Hey, buddy.
Looks like they're fouling that by
Did they?
Elias. Yep. Hard to tell sometimes, but they did
Yeah.
foul that.
And here's Joel from John Stark. He had that huge 47-foot throw today.
Go.
That was 44 feet, 5 inches.
All right. Back to the top of the order for 6 attempts today.
And again, all of our measurements, Ms. Walsh is saying, are unofficial. We're just doing our best I can to read the performance board for you.
This
The
is
mark
Nehemiah
for the
from
boys
Trinity.
high jump is at 6 feet.
And we wish all of our seniors the best of luck and a great winter track career. Hopefully they're doing outdoors, but hopefully we've enjoyed their final state interscholastic meet here. I'm sure many will get a New England invitations, but for those of you who are completing here, that's great. That was 39 feet, 8 inches for Nehemiah.
Looks like his best today, again unofficially, is 41 feet 5 inches. Good day for Nehemiah. And this is Sean Nichols stepping in.
He's a senior as well.
He is a senior.
Third attempt of senior year, last attempt.
Looks like he put everything into that one.
No doubt.
He has broken 40 feet today. Let's see if he can do that on this last attempt.
That was 38, 3 1/4. So unofficially was his best today, Miss Walsh?
40 feet 5.5 inches. And Parker Wood steps in. Strong last throw for Parker. So far today, his best has been 40 feet 11 1/4 inches.
Yeah, I think he has a shot at and increasing that. Let's see what the numbers show. I hate to be a prognosticator, but I do think that was a positive throw. That was 40
Very
feet,
good.
10 inches.
Very close.
40 feet 11 was his best today?
Yep.
40 feet 11 1/4? Yep.
This is Owen Arias, a junior from Kennett. His best today has been 41 11.5.
Let's go.
Putting everything into that throw. The crowd like that.
Yep. Again, I think it was a good chance here where he had one of his better throws. Unofficially. Owen from Kennett, 42 feet, 3 3/4 inches. Great job by Owen in his last attempt for the day. We're live. Is that Hanover stepping in there,
That
Miss
is
Walsh?
Hanover, yep.
Hanover, okay.
That is James from Hanover, the
James
senior from
Schofilet.
Hanover, who had a good throw at 42 feet and a half inch. Like another good throw. Strong finish from James.
James from Hanover was 40 feet 5.5. Unofficially, we have his best today at 42 feet and a half inch. Again, all unofficial from Miss Walsh and I.
Kyle Ashley steps in. Had some really consistent throws today between 44 and 45 feet. His best being 45, 6 3/4 inches.
Okay.
Good finish for Kyle Ashley. The crowd like that.
Kyle Ashley from Newport, 45 feet 3.
Our final two throwers will be Elias from Co Brown, followed by Joel from John Stark.
Go down the final two throws, huh? All right, let's see. He gave that everything he had, that's for sure. And he seems very pleased with it.
As he jumps out of the circle. Let's see.
Elias was 46, 3 3/4 inches. Great last attempt by him.
He put everything into that
Yep.
throw.
Again, unofficially, don't think it's quite enough to catch Joel, but again, it's not official.
Yeah, Joel's best today has been a huge 47-foot, 2.5 inch throw, 3 feet beyond his PR coming into today.
Great excitement here at the Georgie Davis track facility. I'm thinking he has better, and he fouled.
He did foul, but unofficially, it looks like with that throw of 47 feet, 2.5 inches, Joel from John Stark probably took first today. So congratulations to all the boys. What an
Again, unofficial.
yeah. What?
But we want to thank the New Hampshire Track and Field, powered by Runners Alley, with today's Meet Hub brought to you by the Arthur Thomas Properties. Thank you very much to the New Hampshire Track and Field community, and we really enjoyed bringing you both the girls and boys Division II Shot Put Championship.
Yeah, it was great to be here today, and good luck to the rest of the athletes, good luck to the seniors, and log on to the other events today. Everybody enjoy.
Thank you.
4x100 relay, girls and boys. Please check in at the flag table. Athletes